Hello, everyone, and welcome to another Navis Nobilite. And today we are talking about the very last Imperial Navy escort, the Viper-class destroyer. So the Viper-class destroyer is basically what happens when you rip off that Strength 1 weapons battery on a Cobra and you just give it another torpedo. You turn a more flexible vessel into a far less flexible vessel. Um, the it has the exact same stat line as a Cobra at Escort 1, 30 centimeter speed, 90-degree turn, 1 shield, 4 up armor, and 1 turret. The only weapon it has is a Strength 3 proud torpedo. It is also at 35 points. This is another one of those, why would you ever take a sword when you can take these? This vessel has only a single weakness, and that single weakness is that it is entirely dependent on the reload special order. So you had best pray to all of the gods, pray to the God Emperor that you do not fail your leadership with this ship or this squadron, because if you do, it's going to be sitting there doing nothing. It is ultimately it is what happens effectively when you hyper specialize and have bred weakness. Now, at the same time, the amount of torpedoes this thing can dump out is just absurd. At strength 3, we're talking about a strength 18 torpedo salvo out of this monster. Thankfully, it can only be taken in Battlefleet Baka, but at least in my opinion, unless you are lacking for torpedoes in your fleet, I would say there are better options for the points that you're putting in, and more reliable ones at that. The Havoc is a significantly better escort because it's not dependent on a special order to fire its frickin' weapons. But if you want something to strike like a fricking bolt of lightning, maybe once in the entire game, a Viper is not a bad option, and because of the sheer firepower of its torpedoes, it's actually better off in a squadron of 3 than really anything else. Now, it'll be great in a squad of 6, but if you want to take instead 2 squads of 3 with 2 strength 9 torpedo salvos, that would be a far more flexible and far more nimble formation of ships than the alternative. So that is the very last of the Imperial Navy vessels. I'm not going to bother doing the transport craft because ultimately there's nothing that exciting about the transports. After this, I'm moving on to Chaos. I'm going to be talking about the gigantic mess that is the Chaos fleet, and ultimately it is one of my favorite fleets at that. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope to see you all in the next series. Talk to you again soon.